A superbike lane that connects Hong Kong's east coast to the west. We take on 65 kilometres of a new cycle track on a scorcher of a day. Coming up right here on Drone and Phone.
Welcome to a special episode of Drone and Phone, and today we're going to try on the new superbike lane. So we are now starting from Shatin, DJ?
Yeah, we're going to go all the way to Tuen Mun. It should be around 70 kilometres and we're doing it on our shopping bikes, George.
Cool. So we are now riding from the east side of Hong Kong to the west side of Hong Kong. It's going to be super tough. Let's go.
It's very hot.
The New Territories Cycle Track Network, as it is officially called, connects Ma On Shan in the east with Tuen Mun in the west, along 70 kilometres of remarkably flat bike lanes. It can be completed in a long day at a gentle pace, or if you prefer, ridden in sections. George and I opted for the full trail. We start in Shatin, where we picked up a bike from a rental shop for 120 Hong Kong dollars for the day. The rental shop have different drop-off points along the route, meaning you don't have to worry about bringing the bike back to the start once you finish. If you're planning to go on a weekend or a public holiday, you can book a bike in advance to avoid disappointment. After riding along the Tuen Mun River out to Tolo Harbour, we take on a short loop around Ma On Shan before following the coast around to Taipo. It's a beautiful day and a great start to our expedition. From Taipo we head inland, at first following the Lam Chun River and then the East Rail line towards Shung Shui.
Well, the first 25k of this cycle ride so far has been very flat, perfect conditions, but now, as expected, we're starting to have a few hill climbs.
The track is a good mix of countryside and urban areas. Expect a lot more stopping and starting through the towns. Also, when following the railway, the path crosses it several times, meaning you have to get off the bike and negotiate a bridge.
It's a really long trail. It's a strategy to save energy, okay?
We've just gone over the halfway mark and the temperature is soaring. We just looked at George's app saying 33 degrees, which in Hong Kong with the humidity is pretty hot. But I've got to say, it's nice to have a breeze here on the bike, so it's not as bad as it would be if we were climbing up in the hills.
There is a section after Kwai Tung that takes you through industrial estates and along busy roads. Here, expect to cross roads that can be a little precarious. 2/3 of the ride done, and George is having problems.
We're about 45 kilometres into the 70, and as you can see, we have a problem. George is cramping up. It's extremely hot today. It's not surprising that one of us has got a bit of a problem, but I'm not sure if we're going to get to the end now. Let's see how he does.
We made Shung Shui our lunch stop, though there was no shortage of places to stop for refreshments along the route. George was particularly pleased to find this roadside cafe.
This is where the energy comes from.
We've just gone through what I would say is probably the most disappointing section of this cycle, and we're turning off down into the wetlands now when it's going to get really good. There are a lot of junctions and you're following main roads for a lot of, oh, I would say about 10 kilometers. But I guess it's not too bad. You got to remember we're in Hong Kong, we can't expect too much. But now we're back out in the open and we're about to enter some of Hong Kong's most spectacular bikeways. Long, and I've got to say there were roadworks which pushed us onto the road. I think if I'd been doing it with my family I would have been a little bit scared at this point. And in front of me is George. He's really struggling with the heat right now. We've got about, I think, about 10 kilometers into Tuen Mun. I'm sure he's going to make it. Let's just go and have a look, see how he's doing. There's a lot of groaning coming from over here. How are we doing, George? Well, we made it, George, well done. We did 64 kilometers in the route that we took. There are lots of different variations. We've seen some that are about 70 kilometers and others that are actually shorter than that. How was it for you, George?
It's a real challenge to endurance limit, but that's a real achievement for me.
He did really, really well. Now, as always, please like and subscribe wherever you see this. Don't forget, we have a new book, and you can also buy prints on our website at droneandphone.com. My name's DJ.
I'm George.
And this is Drone and Phone.